Classic Hits Y1073 WYBZ. I'm Ron Strong with our Community Spotlight. This week we're talking with Jody Thompson about Mitochondrial Awareness Week. And boy, that's a big word. What is mitochondrial?
Well, first of all, I'd like to say thank you for allowing us to take the moment to express ourselves with mitochondrial disease, Ron. Also, mitochondrial disease stems from a defect in the mitochondria. There's 5 enzymes within a mitochondria that all have to be working properly for the mitochondria to function. Your mitochondria is where your energy is made and stored in your body. When symptoms arise, which could be a vast array of symptoms, seizures, strokes, developmental delays, vision and hearing loss, heart problems, digestive problems, when all these can transpire because of the defect of mitochondria, cells start to die off, organs die off, and ultimately, unfortunately, death could be the result.
Now, your daughter, Baylee, was diagnosed. Then, as a mom, how did you first recognize some of those symptoms? Because, like you said, this is a disease that hardly anybody talks about, and probably if you ask anybody on the street, they don't even know what's going on.
Right. Luckily, we were blessed, and I say that because we were blessed to know that Baylee had this disease at 9 months of age. We knew on onset of birth that something was drastically wrong, so she was taken to Children's, and 6 months of age was given a muscle biopsy. That is how regularly they find out where this mitochondrial disease stems from. So from that, once I found out from the neurologist, me and my husband sat in the office looking at each other like, what the heck is this? And they told us Baylee probably wouldn't live to see her year birthday. She was so weak, had to be G-tube fed, her heart stopped, her lungs stopped. And coming home, it was like a medical unit set up in her house. But resilience, faith, prayers, she's 13 now. She still has never been able to walk or talk. It's pretty much 100% dependent on needing fed, needing change, things of that sort. But to see her sitting in a chair, you would never know there's a thing wrong with her. She has big, brown, beautiful eyes that she communicates with and sits there, smiles, happy all the time. So we figure, hey, if this kid can be happy with this disease, we've got to be happy and go on with it too.
Mitochondrial Awareness Week. What can we do now to get the word out to people?
Well, you're doing it. And by allowing us to come here to do Community Spotlight, to run public service announcements. I'm just ecstatic this year. Kirksville Schools, where Baylee attends, and also her older sister Jade. Kirksville Schools are stepped up to the plate for the past 2 years. We are having volleyball Mito Night on Thursday the 19th, and the 20th is football Mito Night, the game against New Lex, which is our big rivals, so that makes it even better. The kids and adults have sold Mito Awareness t-shirts, and we're also going to have a Mito booth set up at both of these events that week, and just distributing, any kind of information people would want to see. I implore people to go to the United Mitochondrial Disease Foundation's website. It's www.umdf.org.
Jody Thompson, thanks for coming in. Mitochondrial Disease Foundation, and it's Mito Disease Awareness Week. You've been listening to the Community Spotlight.